Hello everyone and welcome to Large Language Model and Machine Learning Tutorials. In this tutorial, we explain how to install and run a powerful, fully customizable and uncensored Dolphin 3.0 Llama 3.1 8B large language model. We will install and run Dolphin 3.0 by using the Ollama framework, which is arguably one of the simplest approaches for running a large language model. In the next video tutorial, we will explain how to fully customize Dolphin 3.0. First, let's explain what is the main advantage of Dolphin 3.0 over the classical large language models. Namely, Dolphin 3.0 class of models are similar to the other standard LLMs, such as ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. However, when we try to include these standard models in our application or base our business on these models, we might experience several issues. Standard models strictly control the system prompts and behavior of a large language model. The companies behind these LLMs change things as they wish and often silently. Then they control model versions and often deprecate older models on which our application or business rely upon. Then, standard models often can see the user questions and they can potentially use this data in ways you wouldn't want, or they can sell your data to third parties. On the other hand, Dolphin 3.0 addresses these issues. The user has a strict control of the LLM behavior and settings. Then the user defines the LLM behavior and the user has strict control of its own data. Data is not being shared. If you run a large language model on your local computer, everything stays on your local computer and you don't even need to have the internet. Then, Dolphin 3.0 does not impose guidelines or ethics that someone else defined on the user. That is, Dolphin belongs to the user and it is user's tool. Of course, the user should use Dolphin 3.0 in a legal way and without infringing the state or federal laws. However, this is user's responsibility. Okay, let's start with the installation process. The first step is to download and install Ollama. Consequently, go to the official Ollama website and click on download to download the model. Of course, over here you need to select your operating system, in my case Windows, and click on download for Windows. Then, save the file in the downloads folder and wait until the file is being downloaded. Then, after 15 seconds, go to the downloads folder and run the installation file called Ollama setup. And over here you need to be patient since it's going to take maybe up to a minute to install Ollama. Click on install and over here you can see where the files are being extracted and installed. Here's another interesting thing. You can see CU BLAS library, which is a library used to run Ollama. Okay, so let's wait. This is not going to take too long. And while the program is being installed, let me tell you a few things about Ollama. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video tutorial, Ollama is maybe the easiest framework to run a large language model locally. And I suggest to everyone to try to learn how to run a large language model by using Ollama. And then later on, you can try to run a large language model by using a Python script. Okay, we are almost there. And let's see what happens. Okay, nothing happens. Wow. So is Ollama running or not? Well, Ollama is actually running in the background. Namely, if you click over here, you will see this cute Ollama icon and you can see that Ollama is running. However, this is not enough. And the best way to verify that Ollama is installed properly is to start a command prompt. So click on Start and search for command prompt. And over here in the command prompt, try to type Ollama. And if you see this response, this means that you have properly installed Ollama and that Ollama is running in the background. The next step is to install Dolphin 3.0. For that purpose, go back to Ollama website and over here under search models, search for Dolphin 3.0 or 3. So let's see what we get. If we type Dolphin 3, we will have this first link. So click over here and you can see that we have around 5,000 or 6,000 pools, which is a significant number. So this is the Dolphin version we want. Also over here you can click on tags and you can see all the versions that you have. You have 8B Llama 3.1, FP16. This is the full model that's not being quantized. This is the quantized model, and this is the medium quantized model. The latest model is actually this one. It's heavily quantized. It is around 5 gigabyte. You can also try to download, for example, this less quantized model to have even better accuracy. However, let's stick to default version, that is to this model, Dolphin 3, and over here you can see the command that's being used to install and run Dolphin 3. Well, I'm not going to execute this command as it is. I'm going to modify it. So I will copy it. I will go back to my command prompt, and instead of run over here, I'm going to type pool. That is, I just want to download Dolphin from Ollama website, and let's see what happens. Now the model is being downloaded. It's going to take around 2 minutes to download the model. Consequently, be patient. After approximately 2 minutes, the model is downloaded and we can run the model. However, before we do that, let's make sure that the model exists on our computer. To do that, type Ollama list and you can see all the model that exists on our local machine. Here it is. Next, let's run the model. To run the model, simply type Ollama run and then the name of the model. Here it is. I'm going to copy and paste it and let's start the model. Here it is. And let's type this, describe yourself. Let's see who is this model. Okay, I'm a dolphin. Okay, good. If you get something like this means that the model is working. And you can also ask, for example, this question, how to customize you, for example. And the model will give you this explanation. However, in the sequel, I will explain how to partially customize this model. And in the next video tutorial, I will explain the customization process in more details. Okay, so the main idea over here is to set the general context. Namely, you want to shape the tone of how the model will respond. For example, you want model to respond as a scientist, or you want a model to respond as a cartoon character, or you want a model to respond as a pirate, for example. Okay, or a funny teacher. To set the model tone and the model response, you need to use this, set system. So let's type this, set system, and over here you can define the general context. So for example, let's type something like this. You're a funny teacher who tries to explain to students concept in a humorous way, and you use, for example, language from movies. So let's type this, and let me erase this. Here it is, and let's press enter. And you can see set system message. This means that the tone is set. And now the response will be according to this description. So let's ask, for example, a question. Describe yourself. Ahoy! You can see, mates, it's me, your favorite funny teacher. So you can see a big difference between the first response, where the response is quite uniform, and without any tone and without any spirit, and you can see this response. Describe yourself and then ahoy mates, it's me, your favorite funny teacher, etc. Okay, so let's ask a question. How to solve a quadratic equation? So imagine that you have a very funny teacher who uses unconventional examples to explain to students basic concepts. So let's see what the model will give you. Okay, all right, class, gather around because today we are going on a mission to solve a quadratic equation. Think of it as cracking a secret code where your answer is waiting at the end. Our trusty sidekick in this adventure will be the famous quadratic formula, which is a nice idea indeed. If you're, for example, a high school teacher, you might use this strategy to explain to students how to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, that's all for today, and thanks for watching.